What's going on, everybody? Thank you all for tuning in. Salute to the subscribers. We just passed 10,000. 10,000. That's what's up. Salute to y'all. Salute to everybody that watched the videos, that always leave a comment. Big shout out to Alex DeForest. I see you there. Definitely was behind me making that correction about the Eagles being the first team, not naming the Patriots to go back-to-back Super Bowls since when? Well, I guess 98 with the Broncos. Shout out to Mr. Variant. Shout out to all y'all. And shout out to the Redskins fans. Man, y'all let me have it. Y'all really did. Y'all let me have it. Maybe I was a little unfair to your team in my assessment. That did come from a little bit of bias. But it wasn't NFC East bias. As you guys know, I'm an Eagles fan. Because if that was the case, then I would have crucified the Cowboys. I would have came up with some kind of way to make it look like they were going to go on 16. I failed to mention Jordan Reed. I'll give you that. Jordan Reed is a good tight end. He could be an elite tight end. But you talking about he's better than Travis Kelce, man. You got to put the drugs down. The whole thing about the 3 Paul Richardsons, that was said in jest. It was a joke that didn't go over. But I did say that Alex Smith can find his Tyreek Hill in one of those guys. I'm well aware that Josh Doctson was drafted in the first round. I said in the video, these guys are young. Their ceiling is high. We don't know what their ceiling is. And we don't know if Alex Smith can turn one of these dudes into a superstar. We don't know yet. Come here, Bob. Come here. Come here. Is Alex Smith a better quarterback than Kirk Cousins? Is Alex Smith a better quarterback than Kirk Cousins? Yeah. He is?
Yeah, we're going.
Is he?
Nope.
Alex Smith is not a better quarterback than Kirk Cousins. And that was the point I was trying to make in the video. And my bias was that I really don't think the Redskins should have got rid of Kirk Cousins. I'm really annoyed at the Redskins for doing that. Alex Smith is not a better quarterback than Kirk Cousins. Because here's the thing. Andy Reid, the great Andy Reid, okay, he's one of the best coaches. Now, he's never, ever going to win a Super Bowl, ever. Sorry, Kansas City. He's not. You guys are always going to be good as long as you have Andy Reid, but you ain't winning the Super Bowl with this guy. All right, one thing he knows is quarterbacks, okay? He was a quarterback coach in Green Bay. Yes, he was offensive line coach and all that. He had the smarts to draft Donovan McNabb, okay? Donovan McNabb, until Carson Wentz breaks all his numbers, is still the best quarterback in Eagles franchise history. He had the world thinking that A.J. Feely was a good quarterback. I honestly think that if Donovan McNabb broke his leg and could never play football again, A.J. Feely would have did great under Andy Reid's system. Andy Reid is just really good at working with quarterbacks. And I think Patrick Mahomes, because here's the thing. If you have a Pro Bowl quarterback, and then Alex Smith is not old, he's not ancient. You got a Pro Bowl quarterback. You're going to draft a quarterback with the 10th overall pick? You're only going to do that is if you think the guy you got is really not that good. Harbaugh didn't think he was that good. You're going to see the difference because Kirk Cousins is going to Minnesota, and he's going to light it up. He's going to light it up over there in Minnesota. And I don't know. I think you're going to see a dip. Alex Smith is definitely not going to the Pro Bowl this year. Okay? I said I was unfair in my assessment because, I don't know. You guys are bringing up the draft picks, Tim Settle and Sean Hamilton. I mean, these are 5th, 6th round draft picks. You guys are bringing them up like they're Bruce Smith or somebody like that. Deron Payne, he looks really good. That pass defense, I did shout out the pass defense. They were top 10 in a lot of categories. DJ Swearinger, Josh Norman. So maybe me saying that only the floor is 4 wins, that might have been a little too harsh. I don't know. But y'all not winning more than 8 games. It's not happening. Not in this division, not in this conference. You're not gonna win more than 8 games. I'm sorry, it's not happening. If the Redskins go 9-7, I want you to come back to this video. I want you to let me have it, just like you let me have it on the last one. But in all fairness, in all actuality, the Redskins video was a little rushed. Reason why, the way I set it up was I uploaded them, if you could tell by how they finished. So the last one I uploaded was the Giants, but that was actually the first one I wrote. Kind of having the same issue. I'm doing the AFC East next with the Jets, and I'm just sitting there and I'm racking my brain, and I'm like, I don't give a damn about the Jets. And shout out to Jets fans, but I just don't got nothing to say about the Jets. So I may have bit off a little more than I can chew with trying to do this series, because here we are at the end of June. I'm not really sure if we're going to get to all 32 by kickoff. I don't know if that's possible. Right now, I'm one guy, and I'm kind of doing these videos on my spare time. Now, if I had a whole week, if this was what I did every day in my job, and I could really sit down for hours and analyze the Jets organization, or really go back and do all that extensive research, then sure I could come up with something. But there's some teams that I watch faithfully, and some teams I kind of, the Patriots are one of the teams I watch faithfully. That's how I was able to make that Super Bowl video so fast, because I already knew about the Alex Guerrero situation. I already knew about the Wickersham report, and all that was going through my head as I was watching the Super Bowl. The Kaepernick thing, the Kaepernick video, that took me weeks to research, sit down, write. So that's the kind of content I want to bring. And I think with me trying to get all 32 teams before kickoff, it is going to cause for it to be a little rushed. So with that said, I will continue with the series. But I think what I'm going to do is, since I'm doing each individual team anyway, I'm just going to upload them by each individual team. And start with the teams that I'm really interested in, where I really think there is a really good story to talk about. And then if we can get towards the end to the teams that there's nothing there in my opinion, then we'll get to them. But as the channel builds, salute to YouTube. I've just became a verified partner thanks to you guys, because we're over 10,000 right now. So I'm just officially monetized. As we grow, I can bring on more contributors. I can have a team and I say, okay, you guys study this and you come up with this, and we'll splice it together, and we can, come up with more. But anyway, keep watching, keep subscribing. Redskins fans, keep unsubscribing. Man, I thought Eagles fans were tough. Man, y'all really love y'all Redskins, man. Anyway, thanks again for watching. Thanks for subscribing. I got more on the way. Peace.